Hello everyone and welcome back to another session of Dark Souls 3 focused PvP. Today we're starting off with the spear, standard spear, and then moving to the Parrying Dagger. It's gonna be fun. That's something else every day. Solitary. Get out of here with that cheese. He's just trying to cheese me. Come on, man. That was a good fight until he tried cheesing me with throwing knives. It was still a decent fight. But, I mean, come on. Could have gone for a hit trade. You know, he might have ended up dying for it, but I would have died too. I don't know why people are so adamant against trading hits for a killing blow, especially when they're the invader. You ever realize that? Like, people will not go for a trade if it's going to be a double KO. They just won't do it, even if they're the invader, whereas it still would be beneficial. It doesn't make sense to me. Because they're going to be going in a loading screen either way. They're going to get their reward either way. But they still just refuse to go for it. So the spear does have shield splinter, so that is very good against people who are being defensive. I don't think that I should have had that parry, but okay. Ooh. Wow, okay. What? Never mind that I was behind him. The fact that it pushed him backwards, even though I was behind him. That's strange. Because I was behind him, but it flung me forwards and then it pushed him backwards. I don't know. Not a bad fight, though. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. I should have muted my mic. Sorry about that. So I'm hoping that today's fights are as good as the previous days. That would be a good thing. Also, weapon-wise, I don't really have a whole lot else to use. I mean, I think I'm going to need to respec in order to do anything significant. Because I've used a lot of stuff. I don't think that I've used the battle axe, so we'll probably end up using the battle axe next time. But other than that, the standard whip. Battle axe and standard whip, I think, is what we're going to be doing next time. And then other than that, I think I'll need to respec for anything beyond that point. You have a bit of lag, friend. I think we're stabilizing a tad. No? No follow-up? Ooh, good dodge. Oh, really? Alright, let's even that out. Now third swing. The range on that, though. My god. That was rough. That was rough, to say the least. The lag at the beginning was definitely very concerning, but I'm happy that it subsided, so. So last night, we had this insane storm, technically early this morning. Absolutely crazy. Like, I usually am a pretty sound sleeper, but the thunder on this one, it woke me up immediately. So I had to go and turned off my computer and made sure everything was, you know, not going to blow up. And I'm happy that I did that because we ended up losing power. And when I got to work, I sold like 12 power supplies for computers today. Because people's power supplies were just failing because of the storm last night. Why don't people have surge protectors for their stuff? Why? Like, and some of them, they said they had them. They were old surge protectors. Like, they looked like they came out of the 1990s. Like, they were the old, really, like, they were beige, faded, beige surge protectors, you know the kind I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. Like, if you're going to invest in new hardware, make sure you have a good working surge protector. Why did I do that? I meant to do this. No. Threw that one a little bit short. Ooh, that was almost a very good unlocked. That was almost a really good unlocked jump attack. If that got the kill, that would have been awesome. Still, it did put a good amount of pressure on him, so I'm happy with the way that went. Yeah, whips versus spears doesn't work well. Doesn't work well at all. But yeah, seriously. People, if you're going to invest in new hardware, on a new computer, on a new TV, on a new anything, get a good surge protector. Like, seriously. Spend the extra 30 bucks. Get a battery backup even. Like, for real. It's worth it. Don't let your stuff just die a horrible death. Like, I don't get why people don't do that. I've never understood it. Like, whenever I make a large investment into something like my new TV that I got a few months back, my computer that I built, anything like that, it's just something, it just makes sense to do. In my opinion. Like, if I've got a surge protector that's only like less than 7 years old, then sure, I'll use it still. But okay, range, that's cool. like that. Can I give you another one of those? Are you serious right now? Can I have some funky hits like that, game? Like, that'd be nice. Jeez. Like, the backstab, that wasn't funky, because I had run around and I picked him up out of his roll. But wow, phantom range much. And before someone complains about me complaining about phantom range, yes, I realize that it can affect both sides. I understand that. Yes, I realize that it typically does not favor one person that much more than the other, even though, you know, it definitely seems to, in some cases. But does that mean we can't complain about it? No. We are definitely allowed to complain about From Software's horrible job at netcoding. Clearly. Yes, it's something everyone has to deal with. Yes, it's, you know, just the way that it is. But does that mean that we can't be annoyed by it and can't complain about it? Mm-mm. This game is pretty simplistic in the grand scheme of things. The Souls games in general are. And, you know, this is not their first rodeo. This is something they've been doing for a while. You would think that they might be okay at netcoding now. They've had some experience, they've gotten, you know, their share of time doing it. You would think that they'd have learned a little bit better. Parrying Dagger so good. I love that it doesn't use focus points for the skill. It makes sense that it wouldn't, to be fair, but I love that it doesn't. That said, let's actually have a little more fun with this. Yeah, we're gonna go there. And this is gonna be fun later down the line. Shame that I don't have my thrusts with it, but I can always two-hand it. So, I'm not gonna worry. Ah, Warden Twin Blades. I picked a good time to put this on. Hi, friend. He's being that guy. Oh yes, he is definitely being that guy. Good. Parrying with a great shield on. Isn't it great? Excuse me. I'm only dying a little. Oh my god. Bleh. I'm okay. I swear. I forgot to grab water. That sucks. I'll suffer through it. Unless it gets really bad, and then I'll go get water. But I should be able to suffer through it. Soul of a demon. Soul of the lost withdrawn from its vessel. Oh, you're going for more swings. Okay. I didn't actually expect you to stagger step and keep going. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh yes, edgy slow walk away. Because R1's awesome. Most people don't do that. Shame on me for not expecting it. I would have needed more Estus after that fight anyway. I didn't really want to summon that guy again anyway. Still, Wooden Twin Blades, you know, you don't see those very often ever since Onikiri and Nubudachi got buffed. Like, you don't see them ever. It's a rare moment. Alright, what do you have? It's a great sword of some kind. Not an ultra. Hi. Claymore? Breakblood? Can't quite tell. Why did I do that? What am I doing? Eh, whatever. Flamberge, for the record. Awkward parry timing. I kept trying to do the wrong thing. Kept trying to go for R2s, thinking, why am I not parrying with this weapon? I don't know why I would think that, but it's Monday. My brain is not. It's just not. It happens. And like, some of those swings should have been extremely easy because he was just wailing at my shield, which is what most people do against great shields. To be fair, that's what they should do. But I should have just been able to parry him. I just didn't think, for whatever odd reason, I just didn't think. It happens. It's got like an extra bit of metal on the inside. At first I thought it was leather looking at it like this, but that's definitely an extra bit of metal. Question is why, because it's actually not doing anything for the shield itself. Like, the handle is bolted onto the shield on its own. It's not attached to that. So why? And from the side you can pretty clearly tell, although maybe the intended purpose is that there's actually a bar going underneath it, in which case the metal from the handle would be welded to it. But if they're going to weld to it, then why not weld all of it instead of bolting it? I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I don't quite get it. Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't make sense to me at all. Why I'm even bothering to analyze it, I don't know. Because who needs logic in this game, you know? Alright, let's get a couple more fights with this. One more fight with this before we switch it, because we did go a little long with the standard spear. And I want to get more parries. That's really what I want. Still, a Black Knight Great Axe. So, there goes my plans for parries. Tried to parry that. I actually don't know if you can. Do. Almost had the positioning on that. Do. Great shields, 10 out of 10. Come on, friend. So you can't actually one-hand it. You don't have the stats. I thought that running attack would have been in range. That's odd. He's actually two-handing when he's going and tinging. How strange. How very odd. I wonder why. Maybe he's using a ring to get the level for it and he took the ring off. Alright, time for this. I feel like this is like an extremely newbie thing, using a great shield and a spear. I don't know why. It's just like... I don't know. It just feels... odd. Menopause. I see what you did there. I'm happy I have the great shield for this. If only it were actually upgraded. That way I'd have more stability. But, oh well. Want to give me some one-handed attacks? I didn't realize my health or my stamina was that low. That's my fault. Oh yes, point down. Point down. Good job for breaking the guard on my unupgraded shield. Good job using a weapon with very, very, very high attack rating against my weapons that don't have an attack rating over 400. Such skill. Hey, he's proud of himself. This is what it is. Had I kept on the spear and not switched to the Parrying Dagger, maybe it would have gone differently. But, oh well. Not worth dwelling on. Twin swords. Stamina, please. Thank you much. Ooh, good delay on that. Oh, the roll catch, really? Really? How did that go through my shield? Ah, good one. I don't know how his attack went through my shield. Because it made the sound as though it did less damage, and it did do less damage than it would have. But it shouldn't have gone through my shield at all. Like, that shouldn't have been a thing. That's 100% block shield, and that's not a shield-piercing weapon. So, that was odd, to say the least. So, must have been some kind of dead angle, something different than the regular dead angle, though. Because the regular dead angle in this game just keeps you from being able to be parried. That was more of a classical dead angle going past my shield. So I'm very curious how he managed that. I'll have to review the video. If any of you know, if any of you saw something that I am overlooking, please do tell me. Because that's kind of a big deal if that's the case. If regular dead angles are possible in the game still, that's kind of a big deal. Or ghost striking. If that's back from Dark Souls 1, ew. Hopefully not, but if it is, ew. Lovely. Well. Sooner or later, someone's gonna die, and I'm thinking it's not gonna be me. There we go. No, not that one. Alright then, on that note. So, battle axe. Because I don't believe I've actually used it. And, forgot the other weapon named. Standard whip. I'm just putting them on now so I remember more easily later. And switching that back because reasons. So anyway, that's that. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I had a pretty decent time of things. It went pretty well. Can't really complain too terribly much. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time.